turmoil spreads across the Seven Kingdoms. Swords and men gather, heeding the call of their lords and lieges, and the common folk prepare for another deadly conflict to sweep across the realm. Meanwhile, young Lord Corus Valerian, known to many as the Seaspray, sets sail on his flagship for Old Town, where it is intended he will marry a young cousin of the Lady Hightower, while his own cousin from House Tyrell should wed the flame of his youth, Charisse, the Lady of Hightower herself. His battles in the Stepstones have hardened this young lordling, who shows signs of becoming a swordsman of even greater caliber than his father. Years of others dictating his fate has led to a deeply stubborn and unpredictable streak. This is put on full display when, on the eve of the double wedding of the Hightower girls, he challenges his cousin to a duel for the hand of Lady Charisse. Having tested his mettle against a dozen cold-blooded pirates already, the Seaspray handily defeats his elder kinsman, who absconds from the Reach in shame to take the Black. To the shock and offense of nearly every lord and lady of the Reach, Corlys breaks his betrothal and weds his young love, forever damaging his standing among the Reachmen and even putting his mother, Lady Margaery's paramountcy, into question. Yet while Corlys's inheritance of the Reach is put heavily in doubt, there is little time to contemplate. The horns of war echo across the kingdom. Silverax Fell, staunch ally of the Baratheons, has soundly defeated Jon Penrose and now marches with the might of the Stormlands behind him, intent on putting King Renly's son, Lord Hugh, on the Iron Throne. Daenerys Targaryen calls up her loyal vassals, only to receive word that Robb Stark has denounced Targaryen rule beyond the neck. The new king in the north heads south to earn his independence by the sword. Chaos smothering the land, the Ironborn take their opportunity to earn revenge for their failed rebellion nearly a decade earlier, with their ships raiding the coasts of the Riverlands and the Westerlands, burning and looting wherever they land. Lord Corlys, stubbornly honoring his late father's legacy, remains loyal to his queen. A sailor the likes of which has not been seen since the days of his namesake, he is named Master of Ships and tasked with crushing the Ironborn rebellion so that the Loyalists may deal with the traitors to the north and to the south. Hello Wanderers, welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Lord Monford Velaryon. And as you will no doubt know from that intro, the realm is at war, and our newlywed Lord Corlys Seaspray is tasked with defeating the Ironborn rebellion while the rest of Queen Daenerys' subjects deal with the rebellion in the north and in the Stormlands. Now you'll notice that Daenerys actually has a husband now, and that is because she needed to secure herself her allies, and one of her biggest allies is Dorne, and so she has actually married apparently the Blackwater King, Quentyn of House Martell. Quentyn Martell, of course. When I was looking for characters from House Martell for Daenerys to marry, and I saw Quentyn there, I thought that this was going to be perfect because for those of you who read the book, you will know that Quentyn Martell actually sails to Essos to try to arrange a marriage with Daenerys. He spoilers incoming for books that have been out for many, many years, but he is burned to death by one of her dragons while trying to tame it to essentially impress her. But in this scenario, he has actually managed to wed Daenerys, and so she has secured herself Dorne in the process. Castus Masterly, the Master-at-Arms of the Iron Throne, is obviously going to be doing a lot of work here to deal with these rebellions, but quite a few of the Westerland lords, most of the northern ones, have decided to stay out of it, or some of them are actually joining in against Daenerys, as you can see. The Riverlands has kind of split a little bit as well. Lots of people are staying out of the war. There's quite a few lords who have decided not to get involved, which is interesting. Even some in the Reach, some in the in Dorne, Most of the Stormlands is backing Lord Fell here, who is the regent for young Lord Hugh, who will potentially take the Iron Throne if they are successful. And then, of course, we've got the Vale sticking out of it. Peter Baelish is still the regent of the Vale, but quite a few Vale lords have actually stayed true to Daenerys, as you can see. So that's, Daenerys has quite a bit of support, I would say. And then, of course, we've got the North going up against her as well down here, the Iron Islands, and then, yeah, I mean, it's she's fighting a war on 3 fronts, but she does have the numbers advantage. You can look here, quite a big number advantage against Lord Fell and his young ward here. And then same with the North war here. Daenerys has quite a numbers advantage. And also with the war with the Ironborn. So Daenerys does have the advantage in numbers. There's still more loyal lords than not. I mean, the Reach is backing her, and the Westerlands, for the most part, same with the Riverlands, is backing her, and Dorne. So she's got the majority of the 7 kingdoms. But yeah, lots of lords staying neutral, and a few of them are joining up, trying to take this opportunity. She does still have the 1 dragon. So, but I feel like she's probably not keen to use it, considering it's been shown that dragons can be killed, and this is her last dragon. So we'll see if that plays any big part now. Of course, we're not at the dragon update yet, but sometimes we got to play pretend. This is a roleplay series. That's kind of what we're doing. Lord Eddard here is now 16 years of age. He's a good fighter, and we have actually come of age as well. Now, I haven't changed, I didn't re-roll or anything like this. This is how the character turned out when he came of age. And we became a thrifty clerk, so we're not that good at stewardship, but we are a formidable fighter. Indeed, I guess the training that our father paid for with the Bravosi swordsman paid off, because we are one of the most skilled warriors in Westeros. If we take a look at the list of skilled warriors here, let's sort by prowess. You'll see that we are number 6. Number 6 of all the fighters, and we are only 16 years of age. Only a few old grizzled graybeards are stronger than us, perhaps like Lord Talbert of Southshield or Eris, the White Oak of the Kingsguard, could beat us. I mean, some of these Kingsguard guys are pretty strong. Evitho, of course, is a badass as always. But yeah, we have surpassed our father in terms of skill with the blade. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Of course, we are now married to Lady Sherris. We definitely earned the ire of the Lords of the Reach. You guys will have seen that we broke our betrothal with her cousin to marry her after defeating our cousin in a duel. If we go and take a look here at Garth's son, this was funny. I didn't set this up or anything. When I was letting some time pass, I saw that Sherris was no longer betrothed, and that Lucas Tyrell, the one she was betrothed to, had joined the Night's Watch. And so I kind of just added that into the story because I thought that was interesting. And then he died, crushed by a plummeting boulder. I guess he ran into a wildling trap or something like that. He was in the Night's Watch for 6 months or something like that, and then he was killed. So that's pretty unfortunate with him. He was with his uncle Loras for a little while, and they both served under Lord Commander Eddard Stark. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, because of the actions that we took in the Reach by marrying Lady Sherris and definitely, breaking a betrothal and then essentially making a big power play, our children could potentially inherit Old Town. I've given us a penalty of -100 opinion with basically every Lord of the Reach, certainly all the bigger ones here. So they pretty much, most of them hate us. Some of them are, still kind of neutral, but I gave that malice to basically everyone. We've even earned ourselves a rivalry with Lord Riem of Tumbleton because the Hightower girl we were supposed to marry was a ward within his lands. So yeah, you can see here that they basically all hate us. So our inheritance of the Reach is definitely in question. I've gone and done the same for our mother as well and given big opinion malices to her because, you know, it was her son who did all this. So we'll see if she manages to retain her position or if they're going to put like Willis or something on the throne. So yeah, we definitely spurned the goodwill of the Reach with what we did, but we are a stubborn and arbitrary character, so that seems pretty fitting. Now, we have been tasked by Daenerys, whom we have stayed loyal to, with defeating the pirates or the ironborn, and so yeah, we're gonna raise up our armies, and then we are going to deal with them. Really, I'll put ourselves in charge of the army here, and oof, we're gonna. Oh, okay, we're gonna actually need this money here, the wedding, the wedding dowry here from our wife, because we don't have a ton of money here, and we are about to raise our troops. Common people, the wonderful tale of a mighty endeavor for Velaryon continues to spread. Oh yes, we have started our legend, but this is a legend based after our father. If we go, let's see if we can take a look. We'll take a look at it in a moment. The legend continues to spread. More and more folk from all the strand of society have begun to weave their own perspective into its rich tapestry. So says Aelion, at least. Indeed, Aelion the Bard is spreading this tale for us. Lord and lady alike are certain to set such a tale. Such a tale sets out their undeniable right to rule. Interesting. We're not sure what Aelion's getting on about with this tale, but we'll see. We could gain nobles noted. Of course, it's about the small folk. It's clearly about Lord Monford and nobody else. Indeed, that is certainly true. It is a tale of our father here. My dear brother, I will answer the call to serve a higher power, and I thank you for setting me on this path of righteousness. Our young bastard brother, Tristan Waters, has decided to become a septon. He was already pensive and zealous, and so, yeah, we'll see if he ends up becoming High Septon or something like that. That could be pretty interesting. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out as well. Let's get our army going, and, yeah, we are going to... So our task is to deal with the Ironborn, so I'm going to sail my troops over there and do my best to accomplish that goal. We don't know where the Ironborn are right now. We are the master of ships. You'll see that on Daenerys' council. We've got King Quinton here, Lord Paramount Darren, obviously, hand of the Queen from House Tully there. We've got Lord Sebastian of House Errol as the Master of Laws. Our mother is still the Master of Coin. Lord Castus Masterly, of course, is the Master at Arms. Einar, just some lowborn man, is the Master of Whisperers. And, we are not the Master of Ships. I do have to make that demand, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to make that council position. So we are the Master of Ships. And then, of course, the High Septon here. So, yeah, let's... we've got 7,000 troops, which isn't a massive amount. Is it enough to deal with the Ironborn? Oof, probably not, honestly. But that's what we were tasked with doing, so I guess we're going to try. 7,000 troops. Can we do it? I guess we're going to sail over here. And we'll try to find out where the Ironborn are. I mean, we could just try to siege down delving here. That might be our best option. All right, so there's their army. I mean, we could try to siege them down. Fighting them in a battle is gonna be risky. Oh, and wow, our wife is already bearing us a child. Well, that's good news. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait to deal with these Ironborn in a battle for a little bit. I think we're going to go and siege down their lands. That's probably going to be the smartest thing to do, I would say, right away. Do we have anybody capable of sieging? Let's assume not, because when do we ever have anybody capable of sieging? It never happens. Oh, but we get into a fight? This is our first random battle of the of this entire series, actually, I think. Who are we going up against? Just some Lord Goodwin's captain of the household guard. All right. We're gonna go up against captain of the guard here. For a few brief moments, Joshua and I pace in lazy half circles, each time watching for an opening. I have Seafoam ready to defend myself while he clutches his mace firmly to hand. The fight may not be till first blood, or may only be till first blood. I feel like we're probably going to kill him. I'm the fastest blade in the narrow sea, indeed we are. In battle, I'm an artist. Every strike is a brush stroke. Strike, parry, riposte, we say. I leap into action, launching a quick flurry of slashes, driving myself hard against him. Okay, they say it's even. I'll show you how I have to sword better than men. No, let's teach him how we have to sword. And then we could try to disarm him. Let's see. Let's see how you do without your mace. There we go. Single combat victory. Spotting the perfect opportunity to disarm my opponent, I bring my sword down in a powerful cleave that wrenches his mace from his grasp. That went surprisingly smoothly, all things told. Joshua and I stare awkwardly at each other, he unsure whether to bolt after the weapon or surrender. Me, unprepared for such a perfect execution. Speaking of, I put paid to any thought of Joshua may have had of continuing the fight with a raised eyebrow and a heft of my sword. Oh, that's kind of... yeah, we are a little bit cocky, I feel like. The yield is embarrassed but speedy. There we go. We win the combat. We gain some experience for our Blade Master as well. Not too bad. I stand over the broken form of Joshua. Broken but not dead. The battle rages on around us, and there's no time to waste. I must either kill him or claim him. Soldiers, put him in chains. Indeed, let's get this guy in chains. There we go. So he has been imprisoned. We gotta watch their army because I am concerned about them coming back to try to siege, but it looks like they're having trouble sieging down Banefort, which is good for us because it gives us time to siege down Delving here. So if we could potentially capture like his heir or something like that, that could give us a massive bonus. Aelion's with us and he's still just chatting. If I could bother you a moment, it would be a huge boon if you could commit more detail to the mighty endeavor. The grander, the better. Perhaps it's best to let the story grow naturally. We'll just let it grow naturally. We've got other things to concern about. We are being pretty successful in the war against Lord Fel. I mean, we do have a dragon. I assume Daenerys is probably using it a little bit here to, to deal with her enemy, and she definitely has the advantage in terms of numbers and then the dragon. So, yeah, it's gonna be tough for them to pull off a victory here. Finally, the plague has left the realm. We must spare no expense to rebuild. Ah, man, we really don't have the money for that. But we aren't the best. No, we're stubborn, so we can't afford that during war. All right, so Daenerys, you know what? We're doing our job, and that's the important thing. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Oh, Barbo. Yeah, this is Evitho's son. He's been granted one of those islands that we conquered from the pirates. Perhaps we should just be as truthful as possible. Sure. We guessed incorrectly. Oh well. Oh wow, our wife is promoting the legend of our father as well. So here, we'll take a look at the legend really quickly here. It's a legend about Lord Monford that we are spreading. So yeah, we'll see how this all plays out. Looks like the siege is wow, progressed quite quickly, and we got some money out of that, which is really, really, really nice. Oh, is that not even really his capital? I guess it is, but he's not in Hammerhorn for some reason. Okay. I guess maybe we'll go and conquer here. Oh, yeah, I bet you we got to go and conquer these three. It's interesting that Hammerhorn isn't his capital. Let's see, he's still... Is he just not able to siege down Banefort? Seems to be really struggling there. See how the battles are going over here. Oh man, Daenerys' armies have met up, and things are going pretty well for them, it looks like, anyways. So, I mean, Daenerys, of course, had the advantage here. It's going to be tough for, like, Robb Stark and all of them to gain victory, but we're going to deliver a speech to the crowd, and we are stronger than ever when we stand together. I get up and deliver a speech about how we're all fighting for the Lord Paramountcy of the Narrow Sea, and how we must stand united against our foes, for if we don't, there are many outsiders who would take advantage of our internal squabbles and seize our lands and impose their rule over us. Looking abashed, Captain Barbo and Master Oris apologize and get it ready and settled in for the fight. We are currently taking the chivalry focus, and that's mostly just so we can gain some nice little bonuses to our prowess and stuff like that. Maybe eventually we'll switch over to wealth, but honestly, I don't think our character cares that much about, you know, his stewardship. We're okay at it, but I feel like fighting, you know, like specifically dueling is more of our thing. So there we go. The sieges will continue. And oh, there's some pirates over here. What do we have here? Betrothed can marry. Ugh. Our sister is to marry Lord Eddard of Dragonstone. And something funny happened. We don't see it now because he's 16, but he had crushes not only on one of our sisters, but two of our sisters and our cousin. He had 3 crushes before he turned 16, which was, and just on all of our siblings. So I think, you know, we don't like him because he's flirting with all of our sisters and our cousins, and he's just obnoxious. I don't know if we'll ever, well, who knows? Maybe we'll come around to Eddard at some point, but for now, I don't think we're a big fan of him. He's forgiving though, so I think that he's kind of forgiven us, whereas we have not forgiven him for being our bully. I mean, he was our bully, so like, what does he have to forgive us for? Like, nothing really there. Oh, and we have a son. Well, we're not going to name him Corlys. We should probably name him... You know what? I think we're going to name him Lucerys. That's a good Velaryon name. Much better. There we go. He's going to be a handsome lad just like us. So there we go. 17 years old, and we've got a son already. So not too bad. Got the Valyrian coloring as well, so that's good. Let's see. Just go there and don't mess it up. Use your wits. Alien's doing a good job. I can't help but pace restlessly as he readies provisions for to the court of Lord Dennis. Use your wits? Yeah, you know what? Try to use your wits, Alien, and he's successful in that, so... Wow, this siege is going so slow. They must have no siege equipment or something, because it's like taking forever. I mean, Banefort, the keep of the Hooded King, does give them pretty high fort level, and they are stuck at, yeah, I mean, their fort level is pretty high. So the Ironborn are just not good at sieging. Who is this? Benjamin Breakenall? Throw him in jail. Murderer plans? You can't have that going on. All right, what do we have here? Oh yes, the arrange the marriage. All right. Well, we can't really stop this from happening, so I suppose we'll allow it. We're away from there anyway, so there's not much we can do about this. Oh, we do need a patron aspect. Well, let's add up some extra prowess. Why not? Even more. What's our prowess at now? 48. Where do we stand in the kingdom here? Prowess. We're now third most skilled warrior in the kingdom. The only people stronger than us are Quinton of Banefort and Lord Bryce of Nightstong. Oh, is Lord Fell dead? What happened to Lord Fell? Is he? No, he's still around. His prowess is... Oh, he's not in our kingdom anymore. Okay, we gotta look. We gotta actually go and not do top realm. We gotta do all. Oh wow! If we do all, we're definitely not as high as I thought. Okay, so yeah, look at this. There's definitely a few people who are above us, but I mean, we're up there, and we're definitely the youngest one. Most of these guys are quite a bit older. We are the youngest of the most skilled warriors here. You got to go pretty far down before you get anybody. Yeah, nobody near our age here. So, yeah, Lord Rogano, it's 22. You got to go pretty far down to match us here. Anyways, let's get this siege done. We are doing what Daenerys said, and I mean, they're probably gonna start losing some supplies at some point, right? Greasing mouths. A vassal often clamors to gain attention of their liege, but for once that particular table has been turned, Barbo would be such a boon to have as an advocate for our father's legend. We must make every effort to get him on our side. Oh, we could give him Lord Monford's sword. I mean, we can't give away our father's sword, can we? No. We could do some investments. We don't have the money for that. His liege's favor should have... Barbo is not... He does not want our favor, apparently. Now, let's get this siege done. Some people were asking about the factions that keep getting created against us. It's just the Loyalist faction. It gets created and then they disband it. It just happens. All right, should we siege down Hammerhorn? I guess we can try. I mean, you'd think that we should engage the... Oh, wow, we just utterly annihilated that army there. I mean, is this really going to give us a good enough bonus? I don't know. Could we defeat them in battle? Highly unlikely. They've got double our number. But, you know what? I might sail over here. And I just want to see, because we would have the defender advantage. How's things going? Oh, we're winning against Robb Stark. How many troops does he have left? Oh, he's still got his 20,000. The armies are... Where are our armies? Oh, wow, we've got a big army marching up from Dorne here. Oh, and a big chunk of the army was down in Dorne. I don't know why. Looks like... Yeah, looks like the armies are kind of all over the place. We've got some Stormlanders over here. Not sure where the Northmen are. Oh, and then Daenerys has a big army sieging down or is going through the neck. That's going to be trouble for him probably, but... We're going to land here. I don't know if we are capable... Oof. Potential battle are... Okay, you know what? Once we lose the disembarked penalty, we actually might have a chance at this. Let's see. Let's let this penalty fade here. It might take a little bit. But it actually says, oh... by Lord Cranagman of the Cranagman here. Going up against Daenerys. Okay. What is he doing? In the ambush in the bog. Oh, they're gonna be suffering like Attrition from the... That's awesome. I didn't even know that was the thing. That's super cool, actually. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, it says we can win this fight. Owner is in debt. They've got more soldiers, but we've got defending in the hills, defensive advantage, higher quality, more men at arms. I mean, we probably should do it then, right? I mean, he's pretty far in debt, yeah. I mean, we got to try it, right? Daenerys did give us this task, so let's see if we can lift the siege on Banefort here. Oh man, it's turning in our favor. I can't believe it. I was tempted to switch commanders, but Lord Corlys might actually, he's gonna pull this off. Hot damn, Corlys is gonna pull this off. This is crazy. They had double our number and we're not even a military commander here. This is insane. Oh man, this is crazy. What an epic battle. And our wife is pregnant again. We just defeated the Ironborn in a huge battle. I mean, we're big in debt too, so things are going to get tough. Let's take a look here. The victory of Black Book. Oh, that was that one up there. Probably nothing major. Yeah. No, this is the important one. Let's take a look at the details here. So let's see. We had 8,000 versus their about 16,000. So yeah, they had doubled our number. They lost 5,000. We lost only 1,500. And then let's take a look here. Events. Briglos Seafire was wounded. Oh, that's unfortunate for Briglos. Our Knight Master Alarin killed Lord Balin of House Tawny. All right, nice. Larissa was wounded. Avara wounded Sawain Goodbrother, who was captured. Our Knight Danilo was slain by Lord Meldred, and Lord Merrick was slain by Lady Helia. Damn, okay, so we lost some people, but we captured one of the Goodbrothers, and we won the battle. That's the important thing. We lifted the siege of Banefort as well, and now the Ironborn are on the run. Where are they going? We should probably chase them down here. There's some more of them down here. Raiders. We got to deal with the raiders. That's part of our job. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can take them down here. All right, some of these Ironborn. Slay them. We're going to go and take down these ones as well. This is essentially our job as tasked by Daenerys, is just to slay the Ironborn, and we're doing a hell of a job at it right now. This is epic, honestly. All right, let's go and get these guys as well. Our debt is getting pretty high. I'm a little concerned about that. I'm tempted to request a loan from the Iron Bank. We'll be able to pay it back relatively quickly, I'm sure, but yeah, some extra money in our pockets could be good just to ensure that we actually can afford to wage this war here. Oh, nice, but we got some loot out of that. Let's see if we can get these guys here as well. We might be able to get some loot out of them. Just a modest loan. 100? Yeah, you know what? I think a modest loan's gonna be fine. That should give us enough to basically survive here. Oh, Avara was slain. She did have a son, though. That's unfortunate. We'll take a look at these 3 battles in just a moment here. There we go. Ho ho, and we captured a war banner. I survey the battlefield, contemplating how this battle will be remembered, and gaze towards the dead men that remain. I notice a group of my soldiers approach, and they politely bow before me. My lord, we came upon the enemy banner while we were cleaning the battlefield. We thought it would be a shame to leave it behind. Perhaps you wish to keep it as a trophy. Put it on the pyre. Yeah, you know what? We are going to... we'll keep it as a trophy. All right, let's see if we can lift the siege of Ashmark as well here. It says we should be able to. I mean, they're probably just even more in debt here, surely. Yeah, they're just going further and further in debt. This battle might be enough to bring us victory here. We'll dismiss the details of most of these. I mean, can take a quick look, but not much happening here, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Except for, of course, our Avara dying in that. But yeah, here we go, and we're going up against Iron King Stefar himself. So yeah, look at this, 18 years old, going up against the Ironborn King here, and we are defeating him in battle. This is epic. So awesome. We're being called into a war. Oh, we should probably accept here. All right, the Ironborn are... I mean, we've sent them running here. Let's chase them down, I guess. Where are they going? Let's see if we can catch them here. Can we defeat them again? Probably. Looks like we're going to find success here. We'll take a look at the details of that battle. We slew some more of them as well. I mean, man, we're kicking ass. This is awesome. Briglos was wounded again. But yeah, we've slain and captured some of the Ironborn lords. So that's pretty good. Or not slain, but wounded a few of them anyways. There we go. Crushing their army once more here. Ha! Look at that! I survey the battlefield. My lord, we have cornered the remains of the enemy as they made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner. We captured the Iron Islands war banner. And we're going to bring this to Daenerys Targaryen. Holy crap, you guys. This is sick. And we captured their king. He rests in our dungeons now. I mean, we did... Nobody can say that we didn't do an excellent job of what we were tasked with doing here. That is impressive. Where's the Ironborn army going to go? I mean, we should just finish them off, right? But Daenerys will presumably, I mean, demand their surrender, right? Like, surely at this point. There we go. We won the war against the Ironborn. And we had a daughter just after that as well, Lady Elora. Yes, oh, I like it. Oh no, our mother is imprisoned. And she's pregnant? She's married to the Lord of the Arbor. Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. And things are getting very, very interesting. Still the wars rage. It seems we have the upper hand, but things are certainly turning in Queen Daenerys' favor, and we are a big part of that. So we are going to continue this in the next episode. If you have not already, please do subscribe to the channel because there will be more of this coming. But until the next one, Wanderers, leave your comments below because I want to read them. This is a great episode, and I will see you in the next one.